Okay, I'm ready if you are. We'll just kind of wing the whole thing. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, so full disclosure, anyone that may be watching, this was completely unplanned. We just met about 11 seconds ago, but it was an incredible experience. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so who do we have with us today?
My name is Malaysia Bomber and I'm known as Sacredness.
Okay, Sacred. Is there a meaning behind that name?
Yes. So I was given that name by God Himself. He chose me to do something very big in the universe for humanity. And it was a lot to hold once I received the name, but now I have embodied it fully.
Okay, so what do you think that purpose is for the world?
It's to show others how to be kind and genuine and to provide peace and humility to others. I love that you were sharing that you do interviews with homeless people, random people in the community, and that's really what I do so in my expertise as well. I just be my true authentic self and show people the love and light that they deserve, as well as everybody else.
Okay, I love it. So what do you spend the most time doing? You also have a business, is that correct?
Yes, I do have a business. I am known for my art and known for my sacred soaps.
Okay.
Yes, so the soaps that I provide are natural 100% soaps made with goat milk, sea moss, turmeric, and spirina. And we also have sea moss, goat milk, and activated charcoal.
Okay. So is there any, I'm sure there is an intention behind the ingredients. Could you share that with us as well?
Yes, so the intention behind the ingredients is to provide a natural skincare that people can actually 100% trust the ingredients that they're using on their skin. We are in a time where it's a lot of chemicals and toxins that are being produced to humanity. The consciousness, the collective as a whole. And I'm here to encourage everyone to invest into their skincare routine, invest into their mindfulness and their wellness. Your health is your wealth. If anybody is seeking to grow or expand their business, the number one place I would definitely tell you to start with self-care. Self-care is very meaningful, and it's very, very impactful once you start to choose yourself, choose your skincare. It makes you feel great, it makes you look great, and it just gives you a better aura and energy around yourself when you're going out. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're somebody that does a lot of speaking or being around other people, they also provide a clarity effect as well. It's just 100% pure and cleansing soaps.
Okay, so self-care provides clarity. Can you expand on exactly what self-care could look like? Is it spiritual? Is it physical? Is it a mixture of both?
It's mind, body, and soul. It's literally everything in a whole. Our consciousness is experiencing us as human beings.
Wow, I love that.
So, in that aspect, when you literally look at somebody, whether they're poor or rich, you're literally experiencing a infinite persona of self on a different level that we're actually able to see. So, in regards to self-care, self-care is based on what is best for you mentally and physically and spiritually. What literally drives you in the morning. It's not about outside validation, it's about what you feel within. It's about how do you cultivate the reality that you want to live in, not the outside reality that's projected onto us as society.
Wow. Okay, so you said that it is our subconscious mind. We are pretty much creating what our subconscious mind takes in. Is that correct? Did I understand correctly?
Yes. So our subconscious minds feeds us data, wisdom, knowledge, experiences, people, places, and things. For us to basically, it's kind of like a holographic simulation, if you want to go in a deeper level.
Of course.
But we all are literally experiencing our own experiences of consciousness in the whole. A lot of people aren't aware that they think that they're just living in this identity or persona. We are limitless and infinite beings that have multi-dimensional perceptions, and it goes beyond religion. It goes beyond really what the earth is cultivating now. Is kind of like an illusion. It's a false illusion that is placed on the whole world. And it's like, it's time for us to start questioning and going beyond what we have already always been told and taught.
Okay, I love this. You seem to be speaking with so much conviction, so I know you know this stuff very well. Now, what is a lie that someone may be telling themselves, or what's a lie that the world is telling people that they need to adjust, that they
That
need
they're
to
not
address?
enough,
Okay.
that they're not worthy, that money is the root of all evil. I definitely want to tell people that I've gotten so close to God on my journey. It's amazing. Um, God holds all the wealth and the abundance, and it's so much wealth and abundance for the world. I would love to encourage everybody to create their own relationship with God, not the way that, the world forces us to go to church and to do certain things a specific way. I'm encouraging you guys to build your own sacred relationship with God so that you are entered into the kingdom of wealth and prosperity, because it's all within your mindset as well, and the people, places, and environments that you surround yourself in. So if you are somebody that knows that uh you're not trapped, you're not stuck. You just need to expand your consciousness so that you are able to see the vast and the limitless of God's infinite creations that we are here to definitely enjoy. We're not meant to be here to suffer, struggle, to be in poverty or lack. We are here to actually cultivate and grow a whole new world, to show that there is abundance for everybody. It's more than enough. It's kind of sad that people believe that just because they don't have, the nice fancy car or the big house or specific things. And I definitely want to touch on this. Is somebody out there? My son right now is in foster care, and I am fighting faithfully. I'm going to be victorious in this battle. But if you are someone that, you're focusing on the negatives in your life. If you are a parent who doesn't have their child, have faith that God is going to reunite you guys and bring everything back together. But in the times that you may, sometimes we have intermediate spaces where we need to take time for ourselves to get a closer feel of who we are as people. So much we always worry about this person, that person, this person, that person. When do we ever look in the mirror and say, I'm going to take 100% time for you today? I'm going to pour into you today. I'm going to do the most fun, creative thing today, instead of sitting and dwelling in the infinite loop of misery. We have to learn how to inspire and encourage one another to step outside of those mindsets and those limited beliefs so that we can all elevate as a whole consciously. Because it's not like me and you are not separate right now. We're literally one, sharing our experiences as a whole.
And I'm very, very thankful for that, by the way.
Yes.
So how long is this? How long have you been on the spiritual journey, and what were some of your early steps?
I can say I've been on this spiritual journey for my whole entire life. I was brought up as a Christian in church, so I did participate in a lot of church activities, praise dancing, singing in the choir. And as I grew up out of the church, I realized that there's much more to God and Jesus. Like what we were taught is like I was wanting something, a deeper connection, a deeper feeling and meaning of who this omnipresent being is, because it's omnipresent. It's not a man or a woman. It's a infinite energy that can morph and shapeshift into many different things: dogs, animals, trees.
So I find it so interesting. It sounds like you began your spiritual journey out of curiosity. You said you want to get to know our Creator. You want to get to know the Lord. Is that a correct characterization?
Yes.
Okay.
I really wanted to get a closer relationship with him. As a child, I used to pray that make me more like you, make me in the image of you, create me a new heart so that my heart is restored. Growing up as a child, I went through a lot of traumatic experiences that I never really got to tell my story about. I kind of suppressed it over the years. And I've always searched for love. I thought the love that I was searching for was my mother. And it's not. It was God's infinite love, a love that could never fail me, a love that could never deny me, push me away. A love,
Unconditional love.
yes, unconditional love that was something that I was seeking. And it took me until 27 years today to realize that the love that I'm seeking is within me and also infinite. People like how I meet you is unconditional love. The way how you perceive your reality. If you're consistently, dwelling on the past or living in that mindset, that's the reality that you're going to consistently keep reliving over and over again in a loop. But if you start to look at the fruits and the blessings and the miracles, sometimes they come really small and people overlook them. But the small ones be the major big ones that we should be expressing gratitude for, because the more you express gratitude for the things that you have and the things that you have yet to receive, it multiplies.
Wow. I love it. So could we expand a little bit? So you mentioned a rather personal story about your son in foster care.
Yes.
What are some of your early memories with your son?
Normally we would go out and sell art right in front of TCC. I would have a table out there with him, and that was at a time in my life where I was struggling. I didn't have family support, and I was just trying to figure things out by myself. I'm also a survivor of domestic violence, so to any woman out there who is going through that, I want you to trust yourself, listen to your intuition, and know that things do get better. Know that you deserve to be treated with love and respect. And you should definitely choose yourself first. If you're in a situation that is harm or endangering to your life or your children's life, I am encouraging you today to choose yourself first.
So what are some of the early signs of domestic violence? What should young women be looking for in a toxic relationship and know when to exit?
Your intuition always guides you. Normally, women, we are so desperate for love and companionship and codependency that even if men also prey. There's specific men that prey on women who are in certain situationships. Yes,
probably.
they are vulnerable, and they don't know how to navigate through their vulnerability. And it's not to say that women are not supposed to be vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable with the right person. But that is some signs I would say to be aware of is people trying to take advantage of you, manipulation, also gaslighting. You have to accept the signs when they are first being presented, so that you don't end up in a situation like me, even though my situation is different because I got out of a really toxic situation. But to prevent anybody else from going through this, pay attention to the signs. If a man is not really interested in you, he's not interested into your soul, he's just interested into your body, that is not the man for you. Woman, we have to learn how to start respecting ourselves and honoring ourselves as God's beautiful creation of life. We bring life force into this universe. And as a life force, the way how we can start implementing respect from others is respecting ourselves and carrying ourselves in a way that we want to be treated. A lot of women grow up going through these situations because they watch their mothers go through it.
It's like a repeating cycle.
Yes.
So you have to be able to recognize the signs and find help. So how can we help women in these situations? Whether it be men helping these women or other women, how can we support women in this situation?
I feel like we need to just come together to support in general. When I do have to say this, people have to stop encouraging their friends to be woman beaters, to be disrespectful to the woman that they have had children with. That's very, very important.
So to the men, the message should be respect women.
Absolutely.
Let's start the accountability with the men. Respect women. Let's start there. Is that right?
Yes, because the same way how you came out of a woman is the same way how everything is literally created here on earth. Like plants, we have masculine and feminine plants. We have the left and the right side of our brain is divine masculine and feminine. So it's not about dominance. I feel like that's another thing. Men want to try to prove that they're more dominant, they're in control. They want the masculinity. They want they feel like promoting fear that's how you're supposed to get a woman or somebody to listen to you, acting out of rage and chaotic impulses. But that's not the way. The way to actually be able to communicate is to be able to sit down with a person and express your true, authentic feelings and emotions. And if a person doesn't like that, we should learn how to be able to accept the truth and move forward with peace and clarity and not heartache and resentment or revenge. Because certain relationships, when you want to leave a person and they necessarily don't want you to leave, it does turn toxic.
Okay. One moment. Got to reset. So, what is a lie that the world, that men or society is telling women that are in these situations? I hear a lot of people saying it's easy, you can just leave. Is there truth to that, or is that a gross simplification of the issue?
My mother told me one time that when you get tired enough, that's when you leave. But sometimes it be too late for certain women. The best advice that I can honestly say, because I stayed so much in prayer during those times, I'm definitely encouraging people to create their own sacred relationship and bond with God, because we live in a world of spiritual warfare. That's the world that we live in now. A lot of people aren't aware of it consciously, but most are. And the ones that are, 9 times out of 10, they're not doing the work that should be done. They're doing the opposite. And that's the sad part, because the universe is filled with so much beauty and so much excitement and happiness, but we majority focus on the fears, the traumatic things that happen all the time. Like, we have to learn how to create peace and heaven on earth within ourselves, and also make choices and decisions that are going to be beneficial and impactful to ourselves and our children's lives. We should want to strive to be in a better situation so that we're able to create generational wealth. We are able to be 150 years old, spending time with our family and watching our generations grow and flourish. We should definitely be taking care of our bodies, eating more healthy, doing more things as a community, building a strong foundation within each other, not just black or white, Mexican, Chinese, or Hispanic, because I'm realizing that I realized that the way how the society is made now, black people are not together. We are against each other.
There's division everywhere.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, when are we going to start waking up, wiping the crust out of our eyes and looking around and saying, if we come together, things will make a big, significant change.
Wow.
We are so powerful together. And yes,
we're powerful together for sure.
Yes, we're powerful individually, but when you come together, you're creating something completely different that you can't have. You have 1 billion people in one room going for the same thing, rooting for the same thing, and then you have, let's say, like 10 elites in there trying to disagree. Do you know who's winning? That 100 million billion people in the crowd is winning over those 10 small elite people, because the mass majority rules everything. Anything and everything is possible. People think that it's not because they haven't experienced yet, or they haven't seen it for themselves. That's what faith is. Faith is leading not by sight, but leading and trusting in the unknown and the unseen. Okay. Like this, I didn't even know I'm going to do copy some papers, and look at me here on an interview now. Life is filled with so many beautiful opportunities and experiences. You just have to take a leap of faith and get yourself out there to let yourself be seen and known.
Okay. Do we have one concise closing statement to anyone that may be watching?
I want to tell everybody that wealth is literally a mindset. Once you embody wealth as your mentality, you're going to start seeing sources of income start to increase. Once you embody faith in that, nothing or anything can come in between your divine faith that you have created with God. Whatever relationship you have with God, it doesn't matter what religion you're in. If you're not even in a religion and you're still seeking, you want to feel what I'm feeling, you want to experience and what I'm talking about, all you have to do is literally speak. Just speak out of pureness and authenticity to the source and the energy, because it's infinite and it always answers. Ask and you shall receive. And if anything, I would love for you guys to check out my website, check out my faith book. I also have a 7-day course workbook of faith if anybody is interested in powering their faith and strengthening their faith journey. You guys can definitely click the link in the description. I don't actually know
Yeah, this is completely unplanned, by the way, but we will definitely figure this out, and there's definitely going to be a way to support our incredible guest today.
Yes, thank you so much. And I greatly appreciate you giving me this opportunity to share my story.
Of course. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I appreciate you.
Yes, and I look forward to seeing you do more.
But yeah. I guess, like I said, this wasn't really planned, but I guess we could wrap up right here. Maybe we'll do a high five on camera. What do you think?
Yes.
Completely unplanned.
Wait, am I able to share about my art?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
let me restart the clip though.
Yes.
For some reason I got to restart it every time. But it's whenever you see it blinking red, we're good to go.
Okay. So I also wanted to let you guys know that I am showcasing my art piece called Ambience at the Addicts Theater for the Black Visions and Voices art exhibition. If you guys are interested in seeing some of my art or purchasing any of my artwork, please make sure you guys go check it out at the Addicts Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. I greatly appreciate all the love and support. And thank you guys for listening and tuning in.
Okay, thank you so much. Go check it out at the Addicts Theater. Thank you so much. What's wrong?
And the YouTube channel.
Oh, and yeah, shoot, let's go. We'll just get some BTS footage.
So also you guys can subscribe and follow me on YouTube at Sacra Opes, SACRAOPES. It's actually I am Sacra Opes. So I look forward to seeing you guys subscribe and tune into more content.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you so much. Let's do it.
Yes, thank you.